Okay. Oh, man. Sorry about this. Okay. All right, we on here? I think we're on. Okay, sorry about that. Can you hear me now? Hold on, I can't hear you. Hold on. Oh, what's the matter with my thing here? Oh, hold on. What's going on here? Hold on, I can't really hear you. Hold on.
I can try calling back.
I don't know why I can't hear you. I'm trying to go through my system here. It's not working. I'm in the middle of my. I'm testing my equipment out for my podcast. All right, it is what it is. All right, well, whatever. So this is Lefty. I'm sorry. Yeah, we did an amazing event on 420. We were just so happy to have people show up and take part, and yeah, it was a good time.
Homegrown event?
Yeah, it was a homegrown event at the New Jersey State House.
Awesome. Yeah, so as far as the Morristown meeting last week, I wanted to ask you what, Morristown has sort of put, I guess, everything on the table when it comes to writing up marijuana laws or restrictions. What potential action do you see from that town that worries you?
Well, what I'm worried about is them making medicine harder for patients to get it. I would prefer a medical dispensary in Morristown because we don't have anything in Morris County right now. I have to drive 40 minutes to the closest dispensary, and it's not even my favorite dispensary. So I try to put myself in a wheelchair and how I would feel like in a wheelchair getting around. And that's my concern because we're a 501c3. We're sativacross.org. We advocate for people in wheelchairs and for cannabis patients, and that's our mission. We want to make sure that patients are put first in line, not last in line, like what's happening.
Mm-hmm. Have you had any conversations with officials since then?
No. I would like to. They seem like they are open to a discussion. A lot of towns have been open to a discussion about it, which is great. We appreciate that. A lot of towns are doing the knee-jerk banning, and it's like you're not even taking input from your own constituents. You have 2/3 of your public that voted for recreational, and believe me, the number for medical is like 97% people agree with. So, they're on like season 1, episode 3. The rest of us are on season 9, episode 10. It's like, hello.
Now, can you put it into perspective what it takes for you to access the medical marijuana you need? How often do you use it? How do you get it prescribed? And then what do you need to do just to get it?
I have to, let me start from the beginning. Back in 2013, when I got my card, my doctor charged me $400 a visit. I had to see her 4 times in the year before I even got my card. So I had to wait a year to get my card, which was actually ridiculous. So it cost me $1,600 and waiting a year to get my card. And when I got my card, there was only one dispensary open. I believe it was Montclair. You couldn't even get in there to get an appointment. I actually laid down in front of the door one day until they opened the door for me. That's what I had to do to get an appointment. I had to lay down in front. I mean, it's like ridiculous. Like, we're suffering people. Can you at least meet us halfway? But no, we have had an uphill struggle the whole way. People have been suffering and dying fighting for this medicine. Going to council meetings. My one friend used to go to council meetings strapped with a chemo bag. That's how important it was to him and how much it meant to him. You know, instead of sitting home and dying in peace in his bed with his shades down, he came out and he fought with us. My friend Jeff Oakes, he came out and fought with us to the end, to the very end. And this is what we're seeing from patients, because we're not getting the medicine that we want. We're not getting the strains that we need. We really need help because the medicine we're buying is moldy. It's overpriced. It's moldy. It's taxed. We're the only medicine that's taxed by the state and now taxed by municipalities. It's like you don't tax insulin, you're not taxing heart medicine, but you're taxing medicine for people that are sick and dying. And that's a scary, slippery slope to go down because, well, maybe one day we'll tax your medicine and you won't like it. And then maybe things will change, you know? It's like, well, I don't get it. It's sad. And my friend Jeff used to preach compassion. And if you have compassion, all this other stuff will fall into place. The wheelchair access, the availability, the cost. If you have compassion, everything will fall into place. But we don't have that in New Jersey. It's all dollar signs now. Everybody sees money. The patients are being left behind. And it's sad. It's sad that we have to keep fighting for sick and dying people. And we have to fight for ourselves. I mean, sick and dying people fighting for themselves. They should be relaxing, enjoying their life stress-free. But no, they're out here fighting with us, and it's sad to have to see this, but it's also inspiring to me to see that also.
Now, of course, we now have the prospect of recreational dispensaries in New Jersey. Do you see those playing a role in helping people with medical needs who don't necessarily have the access to a doctor or to get a prescription or to drive all the way to the farthest? Do you see them having a role in that?
Who having a role?
The recreational dispensaries once they open.
Well, the problem is with delivery. We had Jake's Law passed over a year ago, and we still don't have delivery. And that's actually an extra cost that patients are going to have to incur because they're trying to figure out, well, we have to have patients pay for this delivery. It can't be free. So they're trying to, nickel and dime us to death here with the cost. And the black market dealers don't charge you for delivery.
Right. So I'm just looking up Jake's Law. So that is a New Jersey law.
Yes, it expanded the conditions and expanded delivery service. There was a lot of expansions with that law, but we didn't see a lot of it yet. We're still waiting. Hashtag still waiting.
Okay.
Unfortunately. And people are dying. 1 out of 10 patients are dying every year, and those patients are dying while they're waiting.
While they're waiting for medical cannabis.
For access, for delivery, for home grow. For the things that we need as patients, we're waiting and we're dying waiting for this stuff. And it's sad because in New York, the dispensaries got together and a couple of years ago, and they lobbied Governor Cuomo, and they said, we don't want you to approve home grow. So he didn't approve home grow. It was until he started getting canceled that he started approving home grow. But the dispensaries got together and they fought against home grow. I believe that may be happening here in New Jersey also.
Mm-hmm. Do you see any hypocrisy in places like, say, Morristown or Morris County, where in the case of Morristown, you have plenty of bars and sort of nightlife driven by those bars, and you also have, some pharma companies based in the town and in Morris County. Do you think there's a little hypocrisy to sort of welcome those to town, but it still sort of stigmatize cannabis?
Well, yeah, it's a great point because they're stigmatizing natural cannabis. But in these pharmacies, they sell man-made synthetic marijuana called Marinol and Dronabinol. And these are synthetic cannabinoids or pills. It's not a healthy pill to take. It's not whole plant medication like we need, because I need the CBD, I need all the terps, I need all the I need full plant therapy to help me. And that's not what you get with Marinol. But they don't ban Marinol, and they don't fine these pharmacies for selling synthetic marijuana, even though they have a ban on marijuana. They don't. They're very a lot of these towns are very uneducated about what's going on in their own town. Like they're selling marijuana, but they don't even realize they're selling marijuana, a synthetic form of marijuana, not something God gave us. It's like, hello.
Okay. Well,
But yeah, hypocrisy all day long with that. We allow booze. That's family friendly. It's family friendly. Dave and Buster's, you can have kids playing video games at Dave and Buster's right at the bar. People are drinking right next to kids, drinking booze, getting sloppy drunk right next to children, and that's family friendly. Okay, yeah.
okay.
Shocking.
Well, that's all the questions I have. Thank you so much for your time, Lefty. I appreciate, all the insight into this. And, I like having you around as an expert on the issue. So I appreciate that.
Thanks, man. What's your name again? I'm sorry.
My name is Josh Backen.
That's right, Josh. Okay, I got your number. I may pick your brain one day too.
Yeah, feel free. I feel like we share a bit of a lineage because I'm left-handed and I quite enjoy marijuana myself. But
well, we got passed to the left.
if you're someone trusted in the media, you can come to me. I can sort of see things your way.
Thanks, brother. I appreciate it. Well, yeah, we need your help, man. We're getting hit from all sides, man. We need help. We need the media to tell the patient stories. Because we're getting moldy medicine. We're getting hit from all sides here. We need these stories to get out there because they're getting lost.
Sure. Now, Lefty, one other thing is, so I've written plenty about marijuana, and very often I use stock photos of the plant, and it's getting a little boring. So I was wondering, just to humanize it, do you have a picture of yourself that we can use, and we can just sort of center this around the fact that, activists have spoken out to more to try and get this done, if you'd be willing.
Sure. A picture of the podcast you said, or a picture of what?
Of yourself, just doing your thing.
Oh, sure. Absolutely. Sure.
Yourself with weed or yourself doing your advocacy. This is a cell, so feel free to text it to me. Only restrictions is it has to be one where either you took it or the person who took it gave you permission to distribute it. That's just our legal emoji.
Okay. Right.
Yeah.
Right. No problem.
Okay.
Awesome.
Well, this is probably going up sometime either later today or tomorrow, so no huge rush on it. But yeah, that's the only thing.
Awesome. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks again, Lefty.
Okay. Take care. Bye-bye. Well, I didn't expect that to happen. A reporter from Boston just called, and I had to take that call. I think we're live on YouTube at least. I don't think we're on Facebook, but it is what it is. No, we're not on Facebook, but we are on YouTube. I'll have to share that. That was a good interview. Interesting interview. All right, I am out of here. We're 7:10 tonight is the real podcast. And I'll catch you all on the other side. Thanks, everybody, for watching. See you later. I'm out of here. Okay. No, I'm not out of here. I'm trying to get out of here. Open the door.